The client says to you, well done, you've got the job. Can you please tell me how long it's going to take you to record the voiceover? What do you say to that? Hello, I hope you're in fine voice. I had an inquiry this morning, which in fact prompted this video really, and it was from someone who's a hypnotherapist, and she wanted to make 3 CDs, hypnotherapy CDs, and they were about 20 minutes each in length. And she was saying, I think it comes to a total of about an hour, so therefore I need about 2 hours in the studio. To which I would say, well, no, you need much, much longer than that, because even if you're word perfect, and you do it all perfectly in an hour, and who's able to do that? It's going to take you another hour at least just to listen back to that. And what about an audio book? Say a novel, typical novel might be 100,000 words. Now that's going to take you 10 hours to listen to. So say you'd bought it as a download for your phone or whatever, then that's going to take you 10 hours to get through. But to record, edit and produce that is going to take you 40 to 50 hours, possibly even 60 hours to actually do the whole thing. So, well, long form reading, you can imagine, takes a long, long time to do. And you've got to work on that ratio of maybe 4, 5, 6 to 1 perhaps, especially with audiobooks. But what about very short things? So things that say 2 or 3 minutes in length, like a typical corporate, for example. That's going to be a breeze, isn't it? Just sail through it. Well, think again. The problem comes when the client says, okay, it's not very long, a couple of pages worth of stuff. However, I want it split into separate files, and that means not only have you got to record and edit the thing, you've then got to separate all the pieces off into separate files and then send them off as well. So again, it's going to take you much, much longer than you think. One of the best bits of advice I can give you when estimating the length of time it's going to take you to do a voiceover is to allow yourself extra room. It is far, far better to overestimate the time. So if someone gives you a deadline, it's often worth saying, is it possible to extend that deadline, particularly in long form reading? One of the reasons for that is that you don't know what's going to happen. You could get a cold, you could get laryngitis, or you could have a family issue or whatever. So anything can happen. So if you can extend the deadline, then that's a really good idea. The takeaway really of this video is that you should allow more time than you think and always work on a long form reading ratio, especially if it's an audiobook, of at least 4 or 5 to 1. In other words, for every hour of completed audio, you should allow 4 to 5 hours of production time. That's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Look after your voice. See you next time.